The issue involved here was my repeated irresponsible behavior. I was unfaithful. I had affairs. I cheated. What I did is not acceptable, and I am the only person to blame. I stopped living by the core values that I was taught to believe in. I knew my actions were wrong, but I convinced myself that normal rules didn't apply. I never thought about who I was hurting. Instead, I thought only about myself. I was wrong. I was foolish. I don't get to play by different rules. The same boundaries that apply to everyone apply to me. I brought this shame on myself. I hurt my wife, my kids, my mother, my wife's family, my friends, my foundation, and kids all around the world who admired me.
Can you imagine how I felt after 24 years of marriage when Doug announced to me that he'd been unfaithful for all of that time? He'd had numerous one-night stands and he'd had an affair with my best friend for 18 months. But the great news is we've come through it and we are in a much, much stronger relationship now. As relationship coaches, you would think that we would have known exactly how to handle it. But believe me, when it's happening to you, it's a totally different thing. We had some great coaches to help us at the time, but they hadn't actually experienced surviving infidelity. And what we found when we started to sort of research it, that there weren't actually any couples out there doing it and then had experienced it as well. So that is what we're looking to do now. Is that right, Doug?
Yeah, that's right. As Chris said, when we were going through our challenges, what we would have liked to have done was to speak to people or get help from people who'd actually sort of been there, who'd survived infidelity as a couple. But we couldn't find any such couples. So having come out the other side, we thought, well, let's be those people. So what we've done is we've put together a mini course. It's a free 8-part mini course all about understanding, coping with and surviving infidelity. And if you'd like to receive it, all you need to do is to use the form below this video to submit to us your name and email address. And once you've done that, you'll immediately start receiving it. So please send us your details now, and we look forward to speaking to you again soon. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I once heard, and I believe it's true, it's not what you achieve in life that matters, it's what you overcome.